Slaughters began to throw stones towards fire extinguishers. They left the fire car and went away. Our sister-in-law was with us. He thought, let's go to home. Something bad is happening. And we went back to home. Near the home we saw one bus is coming. It was coming from airport. All the slaughters, dressed in black ribbons on foreheads, ran to the bus. They began to beat passengers. There was one Armenian. Our sister-in-law recognized him. He cried, "What's happening?" There is no time for the question. Ran to home. And they also ran. We came to home. And all the night we stayed at home. One of our neighbors was an Azeri. She came and told me not to turn off the light in the evening. They know when no light is burning, so Armenians living there. We left the light. It burned all the night. Sister-in-law told to gather all sharp tools, axe, knives, and we gathered all and sit near the corridor. He thought, if the slaughters came, we will beat over their heads. Fortunately, nobody came that night. We woke up in the morning and went to the bus station. There were a lot of people. Everybody talking how slaughters killed Armenians, fire, beat and violate them. I stand and hearing. I thought, oh my God, 70 years Soviet power ruled here. But these robbers stayed how they were and never be changed. Our relative was saved by a wonder. She was my uncle's wife, Azerbaijani. Husband and son should found a flat in Russia or in Armenia. And one of the reasons was that she didn't leave Baku. Besides, they had a large heritage in Baku, and they didn't want to leave it and move away. As she said, nothing was stayed from the apartment, no windows, nothing. One day, a lot of Azeri women surrounded her, dropped and began to beat her. One of her neighbors saved her from the crowd, and the other neighbor, who was an Azeri, took care of her and with the help of other neighbors, moved to Armenia.
Это турк hayvanı detayları miyasına napravil. Uya xanayet, yev etvichakov, harashkov, eli okmutsam, eli yehele hayvanı bora okmayı. Azerbaijani.
Half year she stayed at the hospital. Then I bought a flat in Sisan city and went to Russia. About a few years she lived in Shusha, then again to Russia to the sun, as she was invalid of second group. At the time she was at the age of 60-65. And that was the story about my relative. Our neighbor, an Azeri woman, took us favor. She helped us. About 7 days we stayed at the airport. There was no airplane. Already all airplanes were cancelled. They didn't give an airplane to Stepanakert. The one woman who was from Shusha, she went everywhere, pretending she was an Russian, an Azeri, and finally she found an airplane. A lot of Armenians were sitting there. Maybe nobody knew we were Armenians, or maybe knew. On the 31st of December, we were here in Stepanakert.